Hello, this is Brian Pruitt from Power of Dad. Today I want to talk to you about the four man crushers. These are things that tend to crush the spirit of a man and throws his life off track. The first one would be divorce. Divorce is something that I've talked to hundreds of men about in my travels over the last 20 years, and divorce is something that can just throw a man's life totally off track. Whether they went through a divorce for what they would consider a good reason or a bad reason, at the end of the day, most men don't grow up thinking about marriage at a young age, but when they finally meet that right woman and they say, I do, they mean it. And so when failure happens in that area of their life, it can throw their life into a tailspin. Second would be the death of a dream. Men grow up from a young age with big dreams in their hearts. And when those dreams come to pass and then die, or they never come to fruition, then what happens is that you have a man who's struggling with purpose. And anytime you meet a man who's struggling with purpose, you have just met a man who's in trouble. Third, deterioration of a father child relationship. There is nothing like a man losing his child, possibly to death, certainly just day-to-day relationships where the relationship has just gone awry. It's just a poor relationship. There's nothing like that to break the heart of a man. You see, a child represents something to a father. What a child represents to each child represents to a dad a new opportunity, a clean slate, that dad's legacy. And every time that father sees that relationship, that broken relationship with that child, let me tell you, it breaks their heart. Because again, when they saw that child for the first time, they got in it to win it. Last but not least, not only would we say that there is divorce, the death of a dream, or deterioration of father-child relationship, downsizing, simply meaning this: you've been laid off of your job. That's crushing to a man when the workplace says we don't need you anymore, that your skills don't fit here anymore. A man was made to work, and when that man can't do that and provide for his family, it leaves him struggling with his identity. It leaves him struggling with his value and his worth. You have heard people say many of times that there are no more good men out there. I'm going to refute that and simply say this: there are a lot of good men out there, but there are a lot of good men out there who have had their spirit crushed, and they're just looking for somebody to help them stand back up and get back in the fight of life. This is Brian Pruitt. That was the four man crushers. I want you to find a brother today, and I want you to help him stand to his feet. God bless.